Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shadyology. Hello there, YouTube. It is I, Skeletor, and I have pirated Shadyology's channel once again. Well, the moment you guys have all been waiting for is finally here. Yes, I'm about to do something that I, of course, did not want to do. I like my liver. I like my vital organs just as they are. I already don't have a face. I have to keep my organs in check. So, of course, I'm going to try and prolong this as long as I can. Because I don't know if I can get through this whole episode without breaking open this bottle. It will be something that I'm going to try. But for the sake of my liver, I must. Yes, today I'm going to watch and react to Netflix and Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe fan fiction. I'm sorry, not so fan fiction. Because this isn't canon, of course. This is just Kevin Smith and Netflix's fever dream about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Don't you ever forget that. Now, to be honest, I am not going in this completely unaware of what is coming. I have watched a few reviews, so I know what is in store for me. But yet I decided to do it anyway. And I do it for you. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this over with, shall we? I'm going to try not to use this, but I'm going to keep it on hand just in case. Gotta preserve my liver for as long as I can. Something tells me that I will open this at some point. The show just started and Teela's already crying. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they opened up the baby's blanket and Teela's all muscly under there? Why does Teela sound like a mogwai?
Has it got a name, Dad?
Yeah, mogwai.
Kevin Smith, you had children. Do you not know how babies sound? They don't sound like a mogwai.
This is a blessing, one that will manifest when she needs it most.
Yes, it's a plot device that will manifest ex machina when the plot needs it to the most.
I'll never leave our baby's side.
I know you won't.
Not even in the toilet? No wonder she's a snowflake.
One day she will protect you and all of Eternia. My little bird, your mother, she loves you so much, but she's going away for a while. She's going to see the entire universe, and it will all seem so small now.
She's going to go see the entire universe, and she already knows how it's going to seem? Then what's the point of her going, if you can already see how it's going to be? I don't understand this dialogue. I'm going to go see the entire universe, and it's going to seem so small now. Why does she care? Why are you telling this baby this now?
It will never make her feel like you did the day you were born.
I don't understand the point of this whole sequence. Why does she have to tell a baby who doesn't understand what she's saying her feelings? Maybe you should tell her this in the future. You know, after you've seen the whole universe, when it actually makes sense.
My Duncan.
Well, he's not a Duncan. They do really like the Tron effects in these He-Man series, don't they? What is happening here? Is she about to get frozen in carbonite? First floor, new ladies' lingerie. Well, at least one could hope. I'm tired of seeing her in these old lady slips. Yes, it's time for a dip. I left my family so that I could take a dip in the underground pool. Is she about to get baptized? What's happening here? Teela's always crying.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. What, do they only afford to pay the actor to say it's okay once? They have to actually repeat the same recording twice?
It's okay. It's okay.
The actor wanted too much money for the second it's okay. So we just doubled it. Get used to that crying there, sorceress. Yes, that's how we all feel when we hear Teela crying. We all want to drown ourselves. She speaks for us all.
It's
in the tale of sorcerers, seen here in her darkest hour. I'm the sword, the old crone.
So it starts off with the Joker narrating? Wonderful.
It's the source of my magical power. She summoned 3 to Grayskull, a witch, a warrior, and war.
And a lion and a wardrobe.
With all hope lost, the champion dead, she begged them, find the sword! Alliances struck, a fellowship formed that stormed hell, reached heaven and more. But only
You guys getting all this? This is Joker's recap of the first part. We didn't need a reminder of that. Thank you very much.
now do they understand? It was all for Skeletor.
And then, of course, you see a traditional Skeletor symbol like the big H there. Nothing says Skeletor like a giant H. Just maybe for this particular scene, they could have showed his face, which would have been more, you know, Skeletor-esque. Take it from me. I think I know my Skeletor.
Copper.
What tastes like copper, my lord?
Time, I think.
Well, when you don't have a tongue, everything.
After all these years of appetition, maybe I'm just savoring the taste of transcendent triumph.
Transcendent triumph. Well, who wrote these lines? Why does Skeletor talk like he was written by a drunk Dr. Seuss?
And brambled. I've eaten and beaten and swizzled and swazzled, frizzled, gedizzled, bamboozled and fuzzled.
I saw eons pass in the darkling corners of space. Ah, sweet sorceress, you awaken, or more like awakened with the magic.
Oh, jeez. This horrible dialogue has already started. Might I say, or a weekend.
Return instead of nourishing yourself back to full strength. You let all of Eternia drink it in first. How?
Did you guys get all this, everyone? Did you get all this forced exposition here?
And witless if you hadn't so selfishly tried to help others.
Yes, selfishly tried to help others. How could you have selfishly tried to help others? Now, I get that he's trying to be clever, but I'm not giving him props for it, because it's silly.
Might have seen me coming.
Well, to be fair, he's not wrong.
But alas, I finally know the real secret of Grayskull. Oh,
Yes, the secret porn stash in the basement. Where apparently Mossman was sitting there reading.
we want to believe in some grand architecture holding it all together. But there is only power. And every so often, for the most unfathomable reason, that power...
For the most unfathomable reason we don't understand. It's just happenstance. Isn't that great? There's no rhyme or reason for anything. Wonderful. I love the world you created.
fixes itself to one being and...
Well, that's already wrong. Let's see. It fixes itself to one being, he said? Okay, so He-Man, that's one. She-Ra, well, that's two. I know they don't acknowledge She-Ra in this, which is why this isn't canon, so who cares? Swift Wind, that's 3. Battle Cat, that's 4. And then there's the Sorceress, that's 5. That's already 5 people it fits itself to. So you're already wrong.
Now, I have the power. Soon, all of Eternia will remember this historic moment when Skeletor finally kills He-Man!
Yes, and they'll cherish it and love it to death.
Not He-Man. What did you say?
He said he's not He-Man, because technically he's not. He's Adam. What part of that was so hard?
I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and Defender.
That's exactly what I wanted to do to the writers who wrote that in. Remember when he used to say that? Remember when this series used to be good? That's a microcosm of this entire series. Tease you with nostalgia that you think you're going to get and you're all excited for, and then the minute you're about to get the payoff, bam, right in the gut.
And Defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. And this is my fearless friend, Cringer.
Another character who completely changed from one minute to the next. I mean, honestly, I just don't understand the timeline here. In the beginning of the series, Cringer was cowering about everything. And now, Cringer is just a big old tough cat.
Run, Teela. I'll hold him.
Dad, you can't.
Go!
Listen to Teela, you don't have a chance. weapons that they pull out this small little thing and then it extends to this giant sword. I gotta say, that was awesome. At least from my point of view, as Skeletor.
Going somewhere?
Who was he just whipping? She already smacked the cat and he just whipped the air.
There's nowhere left to run. The power of Grayskull has abandoned you.
Again, pointing out the obvious. We're back to that, eh? Why do they feel the need to waste time by telling us things we already know or are currently seeing at the time?
Silly sorceress.
Does Skeletor have to say everything with the same letter? Silly sorceress, sweet sorceress. Everything Skeletor says has the same letter in front of it. Like I said, it was written by drunken Dr. Seuss.
I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere.
You don't have enough magic left to engage a god.
I may not be at full strength, but you're only playing at being a god, Skeletor. You forget what you truly are. You're nothing but bones.
Hey, I've got more than bones. I've got a liver, which I plan on killing eventually.
Sorvazeka, Mota, Sorvazeka.
No!
Sorvazeka. Not so fast, Manitoms.
Yes, he was really going somewhere really fast. Not so fast, Minotaurs. Has Minotaurs just quit? I'm done.
Sorvazeka.
Scotty, beam me up. So now I'm an impetulant Kylo Ren? Wonderful. I love what you've done to my character.
You've been the sorceress for so long now. Time for some new blood.
Death is on the menu, kid. Aren't you so glad they brought back your childhood? How many times we gotta see things you love stabbed in the heart, in the chest? Aren't you so blessed that they brought this back? Or maybe you would just rather they left it alone. And you'd have to witness your heroes being bludgeoned to death.
Why? Why did you do that?
Well, that's what I'm asking Kevin Smith and Netflix. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to all the characters?
My love.
My Duncan.
Teela! You gotta help him!
No, I don't want to. He lied to me. I still can't forgive him. I'm angry.
Oh my god, Prince Adam! But we have to stop the bleeding.
Well, we know she can't be a surgeon. Not with those shaky hands. Use the Force! Use the Force, Teela! There you go, see? When she least expects it, when the plot needs you to have it the most. And you're gonna forget you know how to do that when the plot wants you to forget. I'm looking forward to that.
I love you, little bird.
That means absolutely nothing to her.
Oh, my love, don't leave me!
This was performed by Kevin Smith himself.
Oh, my love, don't leave me!
This one part, because he's so good at crying.
Grief. It's so grotesque. Lock him up in the dungeon. Let him marinate in his tears
Let's kill everybody else, but let's just let him marinate in his tears.
until I amputate his man at arms.
Ah! That was hard to hear. I'm thinking about it. No, must resist. Need to spare liver. Not yet. It's too soon.
Abattoir of the universe is teeming with the dead because men and women are born solely to die. Gods, however,
You get that, everybody? Men and women are solely designed to die. Then that's what Kevin Smith wants to tell everyone, because that's the theme of this whole series. Death. He brought back your childhood, something you love, to bring you a theme of death. Wonderful.
live forever. This cryptic castle requires a mistress of magic. You are the new sorceress of Grayskull.
I thought the sorceress is chosen by Grayskull, and the sorceress gets to choose the champion. Not the champion gets to choose the sorceress of Grayskull. Ridiculous!
You see what I could accomplish the moment I wasn't surrounded by the buffoonery of obnoxious idiots? The best thing that ever
He says to one of his obnoxious idiots.
happened to me in my entire life was getting killed.
And yet you survived.
Before I was atomized by the orb, I quickly cast my soul inside your wands.
Which we saw already. Why you keep telling us needless exposition? We already saw that.
For safekeeping. There, I fed off you like a dick, slowly.
Did he say I fed off you like a dick? I don't understand. What did he say there? That's what it sounded like to me.
Free my body from yours. And when I was strong enough, I whispered to you the whims and wishes that have brought you here.
You used to.
Of course.
You know, kind of like how you use everyone else, Evelyn. You know, you're evil, and you're so surprised that evil people use other evil people. That kind of comes with the job, you know.
I used you, and I paid you back by enhancing you with some of my power.
More Tron effects, everyone.
Sadly, the sacred station of the sorceress also comes with a crooked curse, my dear.
Crooked curse. He's Dr. Seuss.
Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be.
You are bound forevermore to the halls of Grayskull, unable to ever leave this forsaken fortress.
So now you're a housewife. Way to go. All your betrayal so that you can be a housewife. Wonderful.
But thanks to my newfound power, I will bring the universe to you.
Yes, he just got the internet for your castle, so you're good to go. Now you're a housewife and he just gave you the internet. You get to watch your programs. Well, Skeletor runs the world.
And now, I want you to use that power to see where the sorceress sent her servants.
How'd you do that?
I don't understand this. Skeletor has the power. Skelegod has the power to bestow power onto others, has the power to do pretty much what he likes, but can't see where the sorceress sent people. So there's limitations to his power. Didn't seem like there was. He was a god, was he not?
Magic thing. I don't know.
Come on. George?
Did you just hear that? Did he just say Wu-Tang?
George?
He said Wu-Tang.
King and queen are gone not 10 minutes, and you treacherous thieves try to loot the palace.
How long have they been gone that you don't recognize Prince Adam and Teela?
I'll let you hit him with your fist if you let me hit you with mine.
I'm going to break the seal. Just a little. I'm going to hit you with my fist as long as you let me hit you with my fist. Wow.
Punch a fist, or are you too blind? That's Teela. Teela, so horrible.
Well, to be fair, Teela has changed. It's not hard to understand why they wouldn't recognize her. They were expecting a woman.
Teela we know. This one we don't.
She's in front.
Let me fist her! I'm going to fist her! I don't know you, therefore you get a good fisting from me. Because I'm Fisto.
Mine, Fisto. And you guys know me.
Prince Adam, what sick sorcery is this?
You wanna...
The guy who wants to fist everything is talking about sick sorcery. You do realize you do come from a world with magic, and magic does a lot of very impressive things? Is it so unfathomable that it could bring someone back?
sick sorcery? You should see what Teela just did.
It's not.
Yes, that's a really appropriate line for the situation. They're already distrusting of you. Let's keep the distrust by showing Teela doing sorcery. Because Teela, they remember, didn't have short hair, was not roided up, and was not a sorceress.
Magic. Adam is alive.
Somehow.
Oh, the king and queen will be elated.
More wonderful monotone acting. Straight from the Charlie Brown Acting School for Emotion. Oh, the king and queen will be elated.
Where is everybody? Where's Mom and Dad?
I just sent them off in the talent fight.
You sent them off? I think you mean you saw them off. To send them off would mean you'd have power over the king and queen and sent them off.
Saw what was happening in the skies above Grayskull. The king decreed an evacuation of Eternals. Once the city is empty, plan is to rendezvous at Point Dread. Is it true? Skeletor has returned?
Why, you want to fist me? You can't wait to fist me.
Yourself.
Well, my thoughts got extremely more potent since I became a god. Mr. Adam, sir, what will your pleasure be? You ain't never had a friend like me.
He's back all right.
Really? Well, your eyes certainly work. This show has a knack for having characters point out the obvious.
You'd like to fist him, is that it?
I can't! He just said, I'd like to fist him! And you know, I know that they did that on purpose. I know that Kevin Smith sat there with a writer, and they came up and they chuckled in the writing room, saying, wouldn't that be hilarious? It's completely inappropriate to the scene, but who cares about that? You know, that's a hilarious joke that two stoners come up with when they're writing. Let's break the dramatic effect we're trying to create by throwing a cheap joke like, I'm going to fist him. Please do go on by talking about dramatic effect.
People of Eternia, your almighty master has finally found the purpose for your utterly useless lives. As an army of the dead.
Said by every politician secretly in their head as their speechwriters change every other word. Wonderful! Now Skeletor is so powerful that he can transform people into zombies. This is ridiculous level writing. I don't understand how he has this power. So you're telling me the sorceress had the power to do this the whole time? And if the sorceress was this powerful, why did the sorceress allow the sword to be destroyed in the first place? Or even He-Man had this power. So the basically sorceress and He-Man had this power all along. How could they have allowed Skeletor to even come close to the castle? Let me tell you, he did not have this power. There's no way I would know.
My, you certainly are resilient. Let me help with that.
I'm going to send you a hentai creature.
The mist! It's corrosive! Then don't let it touch you!
Yes, that follows. It's corrosive. Well, then don't let it touch you. Thank you for the pearls of wisdom there, Teela. Of course Adam falls. Well, you know, because why not? At some point, though, right? They are going to show that Adam is somehow worthy of the power to be He-Man. He's not just a bumbling fool consistently.
Now's not the time to lounge around the castle, Prince Adam.
I'm glad it was Clapjamp that saved him. I would have hated to see Fisto grab him and say, here, let me give you a fist up. Because you know Kevin Smith was thinking it.
That's dangerous. Come on, this way. Come on. It's time
If he says he's going to fist that mist, I'm out. I won't be able to take it.
for this mist to meet my fist.
That's it. I'm out. Really? I tried. Liver, I'm sorry. Fisto fisting mist is all I can take. Is this supposed to be a comedy? He's got death all over the place. Mist cut him. How did mist cut him? I understand mist infecting you, but does mist cut? I'm surprised Alan didn't fall in the door. That's what you get for fisting things, Fisto. And once again, only one person fights, while everyone else just watches. Great, gotta save on that animation money. No, they really hate cats in these series. They want to break cats' spines every chance they get.
Radius, it's me! Snap out of it!
No, you.
So now Adam is like the girl in the back who's like throws a pot at the intruders. That's what they relegated Adam's character to.
Whatever's left of our friends, long gone.
Sorry to do this.
Oh, shut up, Adam. Either get involved or be quiet. Well, someone's gonna get a fisting sound. Now I'm gonna fist your face.
Beat me, won't you? More than just a fist!
Where did Audra have that power? They just manufacture powers willy-nilly. Just randomly. Here, now I got a fist power. See? She never had that power throughout the entire series, and all of a sudden, ram! There you go, Ex Machina, she's got a brand new fist power. Great! This is why people hate the way you write for female characters now. Nothing matters. And now she's Ram Man. Great! She's Fisto and Ram Man combined. What else? Stratos? She gonna pull wings out of her ass?
Hey, Teela!
Oh, gee, what is this thing? He's a stupid, mindless zombie. Why would he care? So, the first person to go see Battle Cat who's injured is not Adam. It was Audra. Audra's personal relationship with Battle Cat is more important than Adam's. Adam should have already been there with Battle Cat from the beginning. It kind of reminds me of Force Awakens when after Han Solo died, instead of hugging Chewie, Princess Leia hugged Rey because she was so sad after knowing Han Solo for all of 2 minutes.
I'm sorry, old friends. Thanks.
There's Adam. He was hiding in the back. Wow, you really ruined Adam as a character, didn't you? You gave him no redeeming qualities at all. He does not earn the title of He-Man whatsoever.
Souls were honest and true, both Fisto and Clancy.
Oh, shut up! I can't stand hearing this Adam talk. He's such a useless waste of space.
Already in Preternia.
They would be, but as you can see, I hold their souls right here in the palm of my hand.
What? Now he's got the power to take souls? What is the limit of this power? I don't understand this. How is it that the power of Grayskull was this strong, and He-Man nor the Sorceress was able to stop the sword from being destroyed? It seems unfathomable.
Such is the power with which I find myself imbued. Now, I have command not only over life and death, but the afterlife as well.
Wow, the sword was that powerful, yet He-Man could do nothing but punch rocks.
And you, Adam, you abuse this power.
He abused this power? Listen, I'm pro Skeletor all the way, but I just can't get behind this whatever's going on here. It's nonsense!
Away, and only ever called upon it to police me, when you could have used that power to rip the soul from my body. So
Yes, because that's what He-Man was about, right? That's what the good was about, ripping souls out of bodies. Hell, many occasions He-Man saved me from death, and I would say, why are you doing this, you fool? I wouldn't save you. But does he not understand the concept of good and evil?
while they were bound for glory and eternal reward in Preternia.
Great! Hey, everybody who wanted to see Cloud Champ. Are you glad they brought your character in? Just so they could snuff out his life force? It's not bad enough that they killed him, but they had to snuff out his life force as well. Great! Death wasn't good enough for them.
I just damned them both to Subternia instead.
Well, I guess Soul Glow's gonna get a good fisting soon.
You dare dare to attack me?
Yeah, that does seem like a boneheaded move. And I know something about boneheads.
Without your silly sword, you're not...
What? Oh, God. He just called it's a silly sword. You mean the sword that imbued you with all this power you're boasting about? That's a silly sword? Everything is nonsensical in this story.
Longer He-Man. You're barely a man.
Well, he's not wrong there.
Look at you. Once the bane of my existence. Now merely a bug on the windshield of my Wind Raider.
I call bunk on that. There is no windshield on a Wind Raider.
You would have thought...
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Adam's getting serious now. I can take you killing the sorceress. I can take you turning all of the citizens of Eternia into zombies. Hell, I can take you taking some of my two friends, Fisto and Claptrap, into zombies, and then snuffing out their existence. But how dare you? How dare you make fun of my Wind Raider? This is where I draw the line.
Right? I can unmake you with a thought. Take your best shot.
You see what I'm saying with Dr. Seuss?
I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat, and I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train.
This was written by a horrible version of Dr. Seuss.
What are we laughing at?
See, the sword is just the conduit, but the spark, that was always me. And I've often wondered, what kind of fabulous secret powers would be revealed to me if I didn't have the sword, but still said the words?
No.
By the
Here it goes. I've seen the trailer, so I already know where this is headed.
power of Grayskull!
I don't... Okay, before this continues, I have to say something. But first, I need a drink. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Now, when I first heard that they were going to do this, I gave them a little more credit. I thought for certain they were going to have it so that Adam was told by the sorceress maybe some secret that he discovered at some point that gave him the realization that he could do this. However, he knew that he could summon the power all along without the sword. What was the point of the sword? I thought it was a key that unlocked the power of Castle Grayskull's magic, and it also works as a conduit for the power. But then they had this convoluted nonsense where the magic just disappears because the sword disappears, which to me makes no sense. Just because it's a conduit doesn't mean the power should disappear. The magic has always been contained in Castle Grayskull, and he already knew that he could summon the power without the sword, and he let everybody die before he tried it. So none of this makes any sense. That's horrible writing. And now the Hulk smash. Wonderful. Alright, everyone. I didn't get too drunk. I only had a few zips because I have to spare my liver a little bit, right? Because I got a lot of this show left to go. So, what do you think? First episode is in the box. And I gotta say, it started off not horrible. At least the first couple of scenes. And then it just went downhill. I think the minute Fisto got into the picture, that was it. It went back to its old ways. It's nonsensical. And they just make up random things to suit the plot. Still filled with horrible dialogue. And the tone is all over the place. It still doesn't know what it wants to be or who it's for. And that's all I have to say about this first episode. What did you think of this episode? Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Cineology. Until next time.
Before I go, I'd like to give a special shout out to a subscriber of mine, Stephanie Jimenez. She's been having a hard time of it lately, and Shaney thought it would be nice if I, Skeletor, gave her a shout out. I, however, don't like being nice, but because she's been such a loyal subscriber, I made an exception this once. Hope you appreciate this, Stephanie. This shout out's for you.
Skeletor.